Next, let's talk about meaning. Meaning in this context has three distinct but related sections: enthusiasm, purpose, and relevance. In the broader sense, it is about what aging means to you. Does it conjure up emotions of decline, loss, and independence? Do you feel sad, apprehensive, or concerned about what your life will bring when you are truly old? Or does it mean freedom, independence, and self-determination? Are you happily stepping into a time of inventiveness and unrestraint? We can't address what aging means to you without talking about enthusiasm. The nature of conscious aging has more to do with living your life to the fullest rather than just getting old. How you manage the aging process will determine how you spend the rest of your life. If aging means you are just getting old with nothing left to enjoy, then you've committed yourself to no longer living life, but a life waiting to die. No one can make you want to live. No one can give you a reason to live. Only you can create an enthusiasm for life. Consider now what will keep you excited about life and living. Is it family, or do you have one of those infamous bucket lists just waiting to be checked off? What is it that will get you up in the morning and keep you engaged until it's time to go to bed? Do you have places to go, people to see, or perhaps a book to write? Your meaning of truly living life as you get older depends on planning to do so. Planning is what leads you to the next element. It has you always looking for new ways to enjoy the life you have. Getting older has many people refocusing their lives, and that includes their purpose. When the job no longer has you focusing on the next raise or promotion, you may feel that there's nothing left to strive for. The need to do more or do better is gone. The question, therefore, is, what now? What is your purpose now? And for many, what will your purpose be for possibly the next 30 years of a non-working life? As humans, our bodies and minds were intended to move, question, learn, and create. Going forward, it is those qualities you need to repeat, only this time for yourself, not the company you worked for. That means you need to create a plan for today, tomorrow, and the future. When we say purpose in the context of conscious aging, we're not talking about living a life of purpose. Getting older should have you focused on living a life on purpose. That means considering what it is that you most value in life. Is it balance? Is it your faith? Possibly family? Giving back? Or perhaps it is simply connecting with others? Take a moment to think about this and write it down in your workbook. The simple act of writing things down, like goals and purpose, greatly increases their power in your life. Don't waste time stumbling through life. Know that you are living on purpose and a purpose you chose, and let that drive your daily life. Living a life on purpose creates a sense of well-being, enjoyment, and enthusiasm. Another challenge of aging is that getting older has some feeling like they're no longer relevant. Leaving a demanding job has others feeling as though they have nothing left to offer. No longer feeling relevant is one of the major causes of depression in seniors. Conscious aging has you rethinking what being relevant really is. It's not your job or what you've done. It's your personal aspirations and interest, things that keep you connected to the real world issues. Relevance is also about maintaining and possibly developing an interest in what goes on in your community or social circles. Relevance is what gives you a voice. Most people will say that feeling they are heard is the most important piece of feeling they are still relevant. It is the one thing that seems to get lost during the aging process. But the real relevance is truly about what you are doing in life to hang on to that feeling. Meaning in action. The first Conscious Aging Act was to make you aware that changes will be needed in order for you to enjoy your life as you get older. The second is to find meaning or purpose that keeps you focused on being actively aware. The key is to start now. Starting sooner rather than later is always better. Don't succumb to the thought of, the best of life is behind me, it's too late to plan for the future, or I'm no longer relevant. So what is it that will keep you enthused about living? Have you considered what you can do now to ensure it will still be there in the future? It could be something as engaging as golf, or something as complex as learning an entirely new language, or perhaps it's to sit on a nonprofit board. The key to meaning lies in what gives you meaning in your life, what it is you need to feel relevant. Write whatever that is in your journal. If you're having trouble, use the following as inspiration. If relevance to you is feeling heard, how about writing a book? If that seems beyond your capabilities, then how about joining a group on Facebook? Find a group that discusses things you're interested in. You can find your voice by taking part in answering and asking questions. If meaning and relevance are more about doing and demonstrating what you have to offer, consider the following. Sign up to volunteer at a local charity, such as Habitat for Humanity, or starting your own local nonprofit. The meaning and relevance mantra is, don't ask why, don't ask what. Ask how and keep asking until you get the right answer. Consider now how you can plan for the future you want, and then take the steps to make it happen. The path forward in the context of meaning is paved with these 4 principles: inner guidance, personal wisdom, self-awareness, and inspiration. Meaning, recap. The need for meaning as you age is in finding inspiration for doing so, determining your own personal meaning for living, learning what you need in your life to feel relevant, and finally, finding a meaning that will keep you enthusiastic about living.